Alright, welcome guys. My name is Nick and I welcome you to another vlog. This is Building a PC episode 2, a gaming PC that is. And as you can see, we got a nice shipment in today. This came around in at like 12 o'clock from FedEx. And the FedEx girl is actually pretty hot. That's so that was a nice surprise. I kind of met her in my underwear though, because I was just sleeping because I was out late playing Deus Ex. But anyways, I asked you guys if you want to see more of this, and you guys seem to like it. So here we go. This is not the complete. I don't have everything yet. There's still one more key component missing, but we are almost there. So. As you can see here, if the seal is broken, check contents and note any shortage or damage of carrier's receipt. So it doesn't build much confidence right there for me, but anyways, let's go take a look at what we got in here. Nice little X-Acto knife on the go. Alright, so this PC, there are elements in it that I was money conscious about, and then there were parts of it that I know personally I spend a little bit more, but I can justify it. And the one last component that I do not have, I really can't justify it because it was so damn expensive. There was really no reason to spend that much money on it, but I wanted to anyways. Okay, all right. First, aftermarket cooling. I decided to go with Cooler Master Hyper 21.2. 2012 or whatever, the plus version, so that's the newer version. This is probably one of the most used aftermarket cooling systems that everyone uses. I checked Newegg and there was like 1 billion reviews on it, and it still had like 5 eggs, and it's pretty cheap too. This one I got for $27. It was regular price. On Newegg they actually sell them for $40. Oh, and if you're wondering where I got them all my parts have so far all come from Canada Computers. A lot of Canadians like ncix.com, but hands down I can guarantee you, based on my comparisons, Canada Computers always has the cheaper pricing on all the parts I looked at. Like this on Canada Computers was like $40. So the components are about like $10 to like $20, always cheaper Canada Computers. So if you're Canadian, go Canada Computers. If you're going to NCIX, it's a good store, has lots of variety, but in almost all cases you will be paying more. Sorry, Linus. You guys know who that is. All right, next, power supply. So this is one of the elements where I know that I didn't really need a 1,000-watt power supply. It was kind of overkill, especially for the GPU I was running. But my justification in it is that just in case I ever wanted to go SLI with some decent video cards, and your power supply usually lasts you a while, so it will be in probably my next maybe 2 and maybe even 3 builds. So if I go with 1,000 watts, then I'm like pretty much safe on all my bases. This was on sale. It was only like $200, like 20 bucks off. This is the Corsair HX1050, so it has 1050 watts of power. It's only silver standard. I was really looking for a power supply that was 1,000 watts, that was fully modular. This is fully modular, but I wanted to be gold, and there wasn't really one on the market that was fully modular yet. So this is only silver grade energy, but apparently between silver and gold, it really didn't make that much of a difference, and Corsair makes really good power supplies. The 3 main power supplies that people tend to stay with are either Corsair, Cooler Master, or Seagate. Oh, sorry, not Seagate, Seasonic. Those are the most reliable from what I hear. So yeah, like I said, I spent a little bit more than I probably should have, but it's more of a future-proofing thing, so I'm pretty good there. For value, I decided to go with some G.skill Ripjaws X RAM. This is 8 gigabytes of 1866 RAM, which I will be able to overclock pretty quickly on my motherboard, probably to around 2133. So decent RAM right there. I wanted to go. A part of me really wanted to go with the Corsair Dominators, not just because it was Corsair's, the GT version. The main reason because it has a sweet ass fan and monitor for the RAM, and I just thought that was really cool. But it was really overpriced that I would have to buy the cooler and then the monitor and everything. I was gonna get the fan for this for these RAMs because they do have a cooling system for it, but it was blue LED, and the theme of my PC will be red color coded. So yeah. Oh, on the note, once again on the the Cooling Master Hyper 2112, I decided to go with, this is, like I said, it's a really good cooler, and it was fairly inexpensive, but I really kind of wanted to go with liquid cooling, but I didn't really have the money for it at this time. So I decided I'll just go with one aftermarket fan. It was only 26 bucks, and when I get a little bit more money, I'll probably go to a water cooling system. But yeah, it's a really good cooling system. This isn't as fun. This is just the optical drive. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's the optical drive. That is it for this box, and the only thing we have left is the chassis. And once again, this is one of the items where the reason I spend a little bit more on it than you probably would want to is just because it's your chassis, so it probably will be in your next 2 or 3 builds, at least 2. So instead of going with the Cooling Master HAF 932, I decided to just go with the flagship model, the full-on the HAF X, which was the 932 was $150, but it was on sale at the time for $130, I think. And but that was the 932 version. So I paid full price for this, which was $180, which was still cool, was still cheaper than all the other competitors such as NCIX or Tiger Direct. They were selling it for like $200. Once again, Canada Computers did have the cheaper components. So yeah, that is all I got for the components on this shipment. For all you tech savvy people, actually I should show you what I got on my last trip in video one. Video one, we had the long 5-hour stakeout for computer parts at Canada Computers in Mississauga. We got the Corsair 60GB SSD, the i7 2600K. And for my graphics card, even though I will not need 1,000 watts for it, I got the 6970 from A&D. So yeah, that is all the computer parts as of right now. So for all you tech savvy people, you know the only thing left is the motherboard, which connects everything together, which is fairly essential. So that is coming on Friday. The main reason that it's taking till Friday is just because the store didn't have it. This is the item where I know for a fact that I overspent on it, but yeah, I don't know, it's just fun buying really expensive parts. And I was gonna actually buy a Mac Pro at the very beginning of this, and that would have been like $2,500, so I don't mind spending a little bit extra. So you guys should have like a comment or in the comment boxes below and kind of predict which motherboard I'm gonna go to, or I will be picking up. And then that's basically it for this video. I spent a lot of money, especially since the other day I had to buy a new capture card because I blew up my old one. As you can see right there, the box is still in here. And I'm still going to be picking up a Blackmagic. And I made another investment the other day, which is over here in my kitchen. I bought a new pet. I bought a turtle. He's chilling. It's a sweet turtle. His name is Leonardo, or Leo, just because he's a Ninja Turtle. Well, he's a ninja. I'm a ninja, sorry. He's a turtle, so I decided to name him after a Ninja Turtle. And that is his tank right there. He lives a pretty luxurious lifestyle, as you can see. He has some lamps, a UV lamp and a heat lamp for him. So yeah, he lives a pretty sweet life. May pick up a second one, just because give him some company. But yeah. In the next episode, we will be picking up the motherboard, and probably I'll combine that video with the actual build of the computer. Oh, do you know what? There's actually one thing that was not in the box that I did not see. Unless it's hidden somewhere. 1 second. Oh, here it is. I got it. Oh, that scared me for a second. There it is. Arctic Silver. Arctic Silver thermal paste or thermal compound. I was just thinking about the build and what I needed, and I didn't see that in the box. But here it is. So yeah, that is everything. Friday, motherboard comes in, and we'll be pulling all this stuff together, and we'll get a beast PC going for PC gaming in the fall when all the games come out. Alright, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this component video, and I'll see you guys Friday when we put everything together. Have a fantastic day. Peace!